Level up, Kings. I'm talking to you. We back with another video, and today's topic is your seriousness as a handsome man will intimidate immature women. Now, I know that was a long title, so let me say it one more time a little slowly. Your seriousness as a handsome man will intimidate immature women. See, even I stumbled on it. But I just want to touch on this topic and give you some reasons why and break down why. So a lot of women will prejudge you because of your appearance, especially if you're a handsome man. And like, of course, handsome can be subjective, but handsome men know who they are. You get a lot of looks, you get a lot of attention, even if it's not direct attention, but you know who you are. They'll prejudge you by your appearance. They might think you're a player. They might think you got a huge roster. They might think you might treat them a certain way. They might think you don't have a sense of humor. They might think that you take everything seriously in a not so positive way, meaning like they probably think they can't be themselves around you like that. Your posture will intimidate them. Your posture will give signals, let them know that you're serious. It'll let them know that you're confident. The way you walk might intimidate them. If you walk in with a purpose, you walking like you're on a mission. You walking like you got somewhere to go. You walking like you got things to do. You walking just exuding that confident masculine energy. Your sense of humor or lack thereof, depending on where you meet them, where they see you at, where they might be spying on you at. And not necessarily like meaning in a stalker situation, but like women be checking you out before you even notice them. So they might be around you and they see you not joking as much, or like your sense of humor might be just short and dry. Let's say like if you're in a work environment, like you can't give everybody your true sense of humor in a work environment because you can't trust everybody with your personality, or some people might be offended by certain things, or some people might got ulterior motives and you never know what they gonna say about you or behind your back or do. But like, yeah, they might think that you don't have a sense of humor because you always looking so serious. And like, I know some guys like, and I get this a lot, just the way you look, like physically, you might look serious and it's not your fault. You can't help how your face look. So people might just think you don't laugh, which is fucking crazy to me. But yeah, your tone of voice, you speaking clearly, you speaking in a deep voice, you speaking from your diaphragm, you not like all goofy and with your tone of voice and the way you speaking clearly. You're not speaking with so much slang, depending on the environment you in. That might could be intimidating to a woman. You got stuff going on. Ironically, like a lot of women might say they want a guy with this, that, and the third, but once they get in the presence of a guy with this, that, and the third, like especially even the basics, like your own home, your own car, stuff like that, that might intimidate them, which is fucking crazy to me. They a lot of them are used to dealing with immature guys, guys with that play too much, guys that don't take anything serious, guys with no standard, guys with no jobs, guys basically with nothing going for themselves. Like that's what immaturity can be. It don't gotta necessarily just be how you act or you acting like a quote unquote child. So a guy with no job, they might be used to dealing with guys like that. So when they see you got a basic decent job, or a higher paying career, or got a job that can lead you to other opportunities, or you got a small business or even a big business, that could be intimidating because a lot of immature women are used to dealing with guys like that. So when they come into your world and see that you have those things going on as far as your finances, that can be very intimidating because they're not used to that and they don't know how they can be of assistance with that. A guy with no house, no apartment. They used to having to deal with guys with no place, and they come over and they see that you got this, that, and the third, and in your home, you got a home. It could be a 1 bedroom, a studio, whatever. It don't even have to be the best place. It don't have to be in the best neighborhood, but it's your spot. You got a spot. So they not used to dealing with that. They used to guys staying with their mom, their family members, their grandma, a roommate, or they moving from place to place. They gotta hang out with the guys in their car. They even gotta be intimate with guys in the car or whatever. They can't. They not used to like you like, hey, come over my place and you can do what you want. You got your freedom here. Make yourself at home. That can be intimidating for them. A guy with no car, a guy that gotta depend on other people for rides all the time, a guy that has to use public transportation. He's setting up a date. He like, hey, I'm gonna send you an Uber. Now that's cool depending on the place you live in. Like if you're living in a busy city like NYC, where as though you really don't need a car. But like eventually, if you and this girl is moving into a serious situation, or just some girls just have standards that like, or need like, hey, I eventually want this guy to come pick me up on a date, or if I need to go somewhere, I know I could lean on him. But a lot of girls, a lot of women that are on the more immature side, they might be used to a guy always having to depend on somebody else for transportation. They see your seriousness and they see that they can't play games with you. For whatever reason that they want to play games, I don't know. Who knows? Like I know, but who gives a fuck, because that's not what you're on. But once they see, and they could pick up on this pretty quickly, they see that they can't play games with you, they might back away and view that as intimidation, or they might view that as, this is not going to be fun for me, right? Because a lot of drama is serious for, a lot of drama is a need for immature women. So they could pick up on it with just in a few minutes of talking to you, or even not talking to you. They see that you don't tolerate BS, you have standards, you demand your respect, you probably want to deal with somebody that's going to bring value to your life. So they might see that and they might back away from you for those reasons. They find your seriousness boring if you don't entertain their drama. So some of them might see you as boring, your seriousness. So those are just a few reasons why your seriousness as a handsome man will intimidate immature women. I said immature women, so yeah. Let me know what you want me to talk about next in the comments below. And don't forget, level up, kings. I'm talking to you.